Hello and welcome to our EE399 project demonstration. Our topic is Way in Motion Camera Capture. My name is Alisi Tuifua and my partner is Nisho Kumar. The question in hand is, what is a way in motion system and why is it useful? Land and Transport have been dealing with overweight vehicles for road and traffic safety measures. The current system uses the scale or stationary weighing, which may be stressful for vehicle owners waiting in a long queue for their vehicles to be weighted. This is where weigh in motion comes in here. Weigh in motion, or WIM for short, measures the weight by determining the wheels, axle group, front and rear bridges, cross, and the speed of the vehicle while in motion. This is achieved by implementing sensors on the road to weight vehicles in their daily routine, removing the stress from waiting in a queue. All the information then collected together with the license plate are then analyzed and saved in a checkpoint. Thus, if the vehicle found overweight, the information will then be sent to authorities for further actions.
Hello everyone, I, Nischal, will start off with our demonstration. To begin with, as mentioned earlier in our project presentation, our project is based on implementing and conceptual design of a way-in-motion camera capture system. The model shown here is the use of a sign block to illustrate the signal that indicates the axle load that was pressured on this system. As you can see, this is the signal for a sample signal for axle load. So, for our system, we base the weight computation on a single axle to show the working principle of what an actual sensor would produce, which is multiple signals based on the number of axles the vehicle has. To analyze this signal, we have used an integrator and a display to show the load signal value. This signal is then sent to our MATLAB code to compute the weight. To make this process automated, where the user would not have to manually add this value into our program, we have utilized a two workspace which directly sends the data. The weight was computed by the equation mentioned in our presentation. Also, it is provided over here. The load signal value that is represented from the simulation into our workspace. And by running our program, we input a 20 kilometer speed. The weight of the vehicle is computed, and it provides the following information: that the vehicle is within the weight limit. This shows that the vehicle is below the 800 kg weight limit, and therefore no action is to be taken towards this vehicle. To test for an overweight vehicle, the amplitude of the sine wave was increased to 7, and the output value of the load signal was found as 12.87. This value was then inputted into our MATLAB code with the same speed of 20 km per hour. Now running the program with this same speed, the weight computed is 858.1785 kilograms, and therefore this vehicle is considered overweight. Therefore, image processing will be done on this vehicle, which will be discussed by my project partner, Tawake.
Thank you, Nisho. This is our Motion iOS with Raspberry Pi camera captures overweight vehicles. It automatically detects the moving vehicle and start recording a 10-second video and save. The user from the office can now access it through the IP address and download the video for processing. Moving on to the final stages of our system. As you can see, the video was successfully downloaded and saved. And this is where the images of the video will be extracted to. So running the code, choosing video, we locate the video and load it into our system. And when the frame is captured, that means the video was successfully processed and extracted. As you can see, all the frames were saved into the folder. And we can just insert any of the images for the processing of the license plate. The file process of our license plate recognition running. So all we do is input the weight that was calculated, and you can see the license plate was also recognized. Moving on, we can generate the vehicle data. As you can see here clearly that everything was saved directly by the system.
My partner Tawake has shown the license plate recognition for a video using our MATLAB view. I will now run just the image processing based on a single image. This process is exactly the same as before, with a new input weight inserted to show the overall database of the two vehicles, which will be shown once we generate the database. As seen in this database, the two vehicles are both over the weight limit, which was computed based on the signal I had mentioned earlier in the demonstration. Therefore, for further actions, a weigh-in-motion system would then send this information to the authorities to deal with. Thank you all for listening. That's all for our demonstration.
Mama, I made it. Happy belated. I drop the top to the Porsche and I stick out my head and scream, Mama, I made it.